Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Artia Prastiwi and now I'm gonna make a explanation or video explanation, about the material planning in service course. After working through this chapter, you should be able to plan an in-service course for the teacher. In-service course involve the teacher development after initial teacher training and after the teacher have had some teaching experience in their life. In-service courses may be short term, lasting only a few hours or a day or two. Okay, next is features of an effective workshop. The first one or the number one is school. In general, workshop can have one or more developing life goals, understanding and remembering new ideas, experiencing and evaluating exercise, producing material or exercise, planning of work, and problem solving. Okay, the next is content. Workshop workshops oh, it's very difficult to me. Workshops need to involve the input of new informations, otherwise there is a danger that they will result in unproductive discussion. Okay, number three or the last or the third is presentations. For a workshops to be successful, participants need to be interested and active. Ideally, workshop should provide a learning experience that couldn't be gained by working alone. Okay, next is procedures and activities for reaching the goals. Experiential practice involves actual teaching, either real or simulated. Awareness raising practice involves conscious understanding of principles, technique, and issues. The goals of gaining teaching experience and developing a conscious awareness of teaching options can be achieved in the same teacher training activity. Next explanation is understanding and remembering ideas. LAMP found the following range of effects on the participants a year after the workshop. The first is no uptake, and the next is confusions, and the next is mislabeling, and the next is appropriations, and the next is assimilation, and the next is adaptation and rejections, and the next or the last is engagement. Okay, next explanation is experiencing and evaluating. Often short workshops involve participants being introduced to new techniques and activities. This also what participants must often expect and want to get. An important way of making technique part of teaching is to experience the techniques in use. Okay, next is making materials. Often using activities or procedure will require the teacher to produce the material for the activity. This may be because such material at the appropriate level is not available. The next or the last explanation is sequencing the component of a workshop. The first one is opportunities in learning, or opportunities for learning, the first strengths, and the second is learning goals, consists language, ideas, skills, and texts, and the third is experience, share, guided, and independent, and the fourth, and the fourth is cognitive, affective, and situational, and the fifth is group size, consists class, group, individual, and the next is change strategies, and the next is curriculum design models, and the last is a principal framework. Okay, thank you. I think enough. That's all for me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.